With the first season of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we were introduced to the city of Madripoor, something that has deep-rooted connections to the X-Men and mutants. Now the director of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier talks about the future of Madripoor in the MCU and teases what might be. So let's get to that. So when it comes to Madripoor, when it comes to mutants, when it comes to the X-Men and everything, in due time, I think we get to all of that. Obviously, Marvel Studios does not have to rush anything because they're taking their time with their properties, specifically the ones that they acquired from Fox. And when it happens, it will happen. Recently, in an interview with Vanity Fair, Kerry Skoglund talked about the potential of Madripoor appearing in the MCU. And she said that there was no conversations with her in regards to it, but it's one of those things that if the story takes you there, and if the story needs something to be there, they can use it, and that's why they used it in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was something that fit from the comics into the MCU and what they're setting up. But beyond that, she doesn't really have an idea if it will appear again as far as she knows. And she did say that when it came to crafting Madripoor, they said, look at the comics, improve it, make it your own. Go out there, add dazzle to it, put something together that we've never seen before in the MCU. Give it a unique style, unique feel, build up this world and what it is, and we'll let you do it, and then that's gonna exist. And quite clearly, if you look at Madripoor, the exterior shots we get, there's already plenty of Easter eggs that connect it to the mutants and the X-Men and all that. In due time, they'll be in the MCU. If some of them have been hiding out in Madripoor, there's an easy way to explain it. If Madripoor becomes something where mutants feel a little bit safer because they can hide, that's where you go. And it's another one of these pieces of the MCU world that's being placed in there because if they ever need it again, they can use it. How many times did they say, oh, we have this little land called Sokovia, it's going to be an Age of Ultron, and then that's sort of it. But it's come around multiple times to be the Sokovia Accords, and then tying into more Zemo and tying into other things, and inevitably we're going to get more of it down the road. It was even touched upon in the Netflix shows. So it's another piece of the puzzle that's sort of there, that's been established, and if they want it, they can use it. And as she says, it's another thing that if they look at it, there's so many ways that you can approach where this might go and what they do with it, that it's really just up to the next person that handles it. She's probably not involved with the likes of X-Men, so why would they tell her if it's going to be used again? And from what we even heard recently, Marvel Studios doesn't even tell the actors anymore if they're still hired or if they still have a job. They literally call them and tell them, hey, be here in 6 weeks. Why? You're shooting a new series. Oh, I guess I still got a job. Sweet. Yeah, I'll be there.